Alright. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
An excellent start to what's hopefully going to be something amazing.
It will be incredible.
It will be incredible. This is something that me and Ethan have started.
What are we calling it?
Completely. We have not named it yet.
What should we name it? On the spot. Come on. Hurry up.
The very
cool.
epic cool podcast.
Epic cool.
The very epic cool podcast.
That's
okay?
it. Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome to the very epic cool podcast. My name's Leo, this is Ethan.
I'm Ethan.
And today we're going to be discussing some hot topics.
Yeah, some hot topics. Giving our incredible hot takes as well.
Incredible hot takes that we have a lot of opinions on a lot of things.
We love opinions.
We love opinions. Okay, so let's get going. So recently, amazing artist 21 Pilots brought out an album, Scaled 90.
It's disastrous.
Okay, hell on earth.
Really bad.
It was so bad. And I feel like I'm exaggerating because I don't feel like I would ever call a 21 Pilots album a disastrous mess. But I am.
And they deserve it.
They do what?
They deserve you calling their album.
Oh yeah,
a
no,
hot
they
mess.
don't deserve to have a bad album.
No.
I think Tyler Joseph deserves the best albums there is to make.
Hmm.
But the thing is, Tyler Joseph stopped being sad,
Oh yeah. Poor guy.
and that's what's created an issue here, because the old stuff was just straight up emo music, and it was like, I don't know, it was so sad and people related to it. And it took people somewhere. But this new album, because he kind of settled down and
Got a family.
got a family,
He's happy.
he's happy, and the new music's just gone really cheesy and poppy because that's the only thing I think he feels like making.
Yeah, I'd love to give an example, but considering we're on YouTube, we can't really give any.
We
but-
should go through track by track. I'm gonna get the album.
Yeah, we'll go through tracks.
We shall review them. I should have got this sorted beforehand, but we don't know what we're doing. So.
First one is A Good Day, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is what it says on the tin, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good way of describing the album. It's Tyler Joseph having a good day,
Yeah.
which maybe wasn't the best thing. But what did you think of this track, Ethan?
It obviously I don't like it because
Yeah, it was when I started listening to the album and I heard this, I was like, surely it gets better from here.
Yeah, this is like you're allowed one happy song.
Yeah, exactly. You're allowed. But at this point, we'd already heard Choco, which is the next song on the album.
Yeah, the
And
singles released
That
before.
was already a mess. I already didn't like that.
Yeah, I think the drums held that together, and then everything
yeah,
else
that
was
one
a...
cool drum bit.
Yeah.
And then it felt like a rip-off of 21 Pilots. That's what Choker sounded like. It sounded like someone else making 21 Pilots.
Yeah, it sounded like a poor imitation.
Yeah. When I heard Shy Away...
That was good.
That was good.
Alright.
And I was fine with it because they brought out that level of concern, which is already similar. When they brought that out, I liked it. So when they brought out Scale 90, it's like, oh, the album's going to be like level of concern, which it kind of was.
A little.
But Shy Away specifically was like that.
Have you got the album set up?
I've got the album on my phone, yeah. What do you mean?
What's up next?
The next one is The Outside.
The Outside wasn't terrible. It was
one of the better ones.
It was one of the better ones, but it did not hold up if you compare them to the old 21 Pilots stuff at all.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right? I've told you this story. I was in the car the other day, and they've been playing loads of these songs on the radio, which is already a bad sign. But basically, Ride started playing, and I said out loud, finally a good 21 Pilots song. And then I thought, what?
What am I thinking?
What am I on about? That is the worst one. That before Scaled and Icy, Ride was the worst one.
Yeah.
And why am I now enjoying this song?
Yeah.
And it made me wish they brought out Blurryface again. Do you know what I mean? I wish I was a fan of 21 Pilots when they brought out Vessel and Blurryface.
Yeah. Their excuse was really poor for this album. They were like, you've all had a hard year already, so we wanted to give you happier sort of music, but like we all wanted
Yeah,
old 21
was
Pilots.
never you need this. Tone Pilots says this is the raw truth about who I am and how I feel.
And
know what I
you
mean?
could, yeah, it was like something you could relate to.
Yeah.
And sort of.
This isn't relatable.
No.
It's trying to distract you from what is relatable.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it not Tone Pilots.
It's a different approach, and they're allowed to change the sound, but it's just, yeah, not an enjoyable experience anymore with this album.
Saturday.
You know, they released their tour tickets as well, like the other day.
Oh yeah.
And this was the first time in my life I've been like, 21 Pilots are going on tour. I don't want to see them.
Exactly. Yeah. I have a mate and he put it on a group chat. I said, "Oh yes, I'm planning to go on tour." I was like, "I don't care.
I don't want to go.
If you told me that a year ago, I'm so hyped."
Yeah, like straight on that.
But oh my god. Like even
Just puts it in
before
context.
Nicey came out, I stopped listening to 21 Pilots a bit.
But still would have loved to see them.
But still would have loved to see them and still enjoyed their music. It just wasn't what I was listening to. But
We've returned.
we're back. Okay, so we've been having a lot of issues, and we've. Anyway, as I was saying, 21 Pilots. I'd love to have gone to see. I would have loved to go see them a year ago, even though I wasn't listening to their music. But now it's just, you know, it's just I don't care anymore. Anyway, Saturday. What are your thoughts on Saturday, Ethan?
Saturday. I like it, but I don't like it. Like musically, it's quite funky and nice, but
yeah,
it's just not 21
the
Pilots.
substance of it isn't good. Like it's
Yeah, and the lyrics are, you know, they're pretty cheesy. to
they're
be honest.
cheesy, and I don't care.
Which is the same throughout the album. You know, like tearing it up and
Yeah.
stuff like that he goes on about.
Never take it.
This song was like a teaser of what could have been good.
Yeah,
And then it ruined it.
And then it ruined it. Yeah, that's such a good point. That is so true. When I first started listening to this, I was like, yes, okay,
Never take it. The first one that's actually good.
I got past all the bad songs. We're halfway through the album. Whatever. But no, it started good, and then it just repeated the good bit over and over again, and it got stale.
Yeah, and then you know, they started minor, and then they went major.
Did they do that?
Yeah, there's the you know.
Oh.
And then it goes major, and it's really sad.
And the lyrics are so on the nose.
Yeah.
Like we were saying earlier, we were looking at stuff we'd written before, and we were saying how the lyrics were so just like saying things at you, rather than trying to, you know, convey a meaning through like metaphors and whatever. It's just saying things.
Yeah.
Which can work.
But it didn't. It doesn't work for 21 Pilots.
Yeah, because they've always been kind of cryptic in the way they
Yeah.
write things. I'm a kitchen sink, you know.
Yeah.
The song we like, Mulberry Street.
Which again, I don't know why I like it.
Yeah.
It's another one like Saturday where it's musically pretty cool and funky. Still isn't saying much, but they aren't painful to listen to.
Yeah,
like,
it's. I
lyric-wise.
don't hate listening to it. It's still not good though. This is like it's still.
This would be the worst song on any other.
Oh,
album.
any other album? Yeah, it would. But
best
because it's
one
on
yet.
this album, it seems alright.
Yeah, and then what's next up?
I don't remember Formidable.
Formidable. Actually,
What happened in Formidable? I don't remember it.
I remember them saying it was based off some song. I can't remember what song they mentioned it was based off, but yeah, nothing much. Like it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah,
And I think it depends on what music you were sort of expecting from them. But there is a potential to like Formidable, but I wasn't a massive fan. It's because I just don't go to 21 Pilots for that sort of song.
Yeah.
You go to 21 Pilots for other reasons, and you listen to their stuff for,
Yeah, if I wanted the Formidable sound, I'd find someone else.
Yeah, or you could just go back to like the 90s where all indie songs sounded like that.
Oh no, I've saw the next song. The
Bounce Man.
Bounce Man.
Oh my
Bounce
god.
Man. Oh,
Bounce Man is probably my least. Actually, definitely my least favorite on the album.
It might be my least favorite Tone Pilot song. Full stop.
It might, that might be it.
I'm going through the albums in my head. I can't think of a worse one.
Ride competes, but
Ride competes, but the thing is, Ride seems so much better now. Yeah, Bounce Man was just. I don't understand. What the title?
We were just talking about how not cryptic they were being.
Yeah.
Never take it. This went the total opposite.
Yeah,
direction.
I have no idea what Bounce Man is on about.
And it's super annoying as well.
Yeah.
Like musically, it sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck but it's annoying to listen to.
Yeah, and I don't. The title, is he saying like Bounce Man, or is he talking about the Bounce Man? What? I don't remember the song, so I just remember how much I hate it.
Quite forgettable one, I think, but I'd have to listen to it again.
Two more. No Chances.
I actually like this one.
I like
this
No
is
Chances.
Blurry Face 2. Again,
This
would have been one of the worst songs on Blurry Face, but it could fit on Blurry
If
Face.
this entire album was like No Chances, I wouldn't have hated it so much.
Yeah, I probably would have enjoyed it.
It's kind of epic. When I heard this, I was like, "Oh, the album's getting good." Oh, it's one of the last two songs.
One.
Yeah.
And then Redecorate.
And then Redecorate.
Sort of Trench 2. You know.
The
last
it's
two
very
ones were
Trench-esque.
sort of like
Yeah.
They were reprises of the previous albums.
I wish the album was like that, but it just wasn't. And I hope they bring something else out after this. I know they will, but imagine if this was their last album.
That would be quite disappointing.
That would be grim and horrible. But let's talk about some good artists. Who are you listening to at the moment, Ethan?
If I said Radiohead, no one would argue that. Everyone already knows.
Everyone already knows you listen to Radiohead. Is that because when you did a presentation in English, you told everyone to listen to Radiohead?
I still stand by that.
Yeah, but no one. Radiohead is such a quiet taste. Like, it's good, but I can't imagine a casual listener.
No. I
listening to Radiohead.
Well, I was trying to convince people to get Taste, you know?
Yeah, but
so recommending Taste to them would be the.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Well, if just one person started listening to Radiohead, I would have been happy, you know.
I'm trying to think of someone in our English class who would. I'm not gonna name drop people now.
That'd be pretty.
And I can't think of anyone anyway. I've recently started listening to Palelele Royale.
Same. Great artist.
I think they're great. I first discovered them ages ago, and I didn't particularly like their stuff. But that was when I was listening to 21 Pilots.
Yeah, well,
and
they
now
were totally the wrong sound to contrast with that.
And now that I've listened to other stuff, I much prefer this stuff. And it's really interesting because
What had you heard first? What was the first one? Was it Lonely?
I think it was Lonely.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was Lonely. That one's a big boy.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Lonely because that's their top song, and I just listened to that.
But that's not really that doesn't show off their sound very much.
I listened to that and I was like, it's just so emo. It's just so like. But now I've
listening to 21 Pilots. Man, that was so emo.
Yeah, but now I've listened to that one album, the whole way through.
That one, yeah, you can't say that.
No, I listened to that one album all the way through.
The red one.
The red one. I much prefer them. Their music's way more rocky and way more.
I absolutely love that album.
I haven't listened to anything else though. The Boom Boom Room.
I think Side A was, it held up, but it wasn't their best. The stuff that came after was far better.
Is the Side B better?
Side B, every song on that is good. Side A, there are some forgettable or ones that you just wouldn't want to listen to or get boring because they kind of blend into each other. And there's good standouts like Mr. Doctor Man and stuff like that.
Was Nightmares in Paradise for something? Cause it says...
it's part of a movie soundtrack, I believe.
Oh right, I haven't heard of it. Paradise City.
Paradise City.
Is it? Yeah, that's what the film's called. I don't know.
It's terrible because it's a rip off of a great car game.
There's a car game called Paradise City?
Dude, you've never played
I've
Paradise
never
City.
played Paradise City.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is a tangent, but we're going on it. What is Paradise City, Ethan?
Paradise City, well, it's basically how do I explain it? It's a car game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cars. You could use motorbikes and stuff as well. And basically, there's this city called Paradise City where there's hardly any laws. It's like GTA and Forza sort of mixed together because you can race around the city. You can smash.
So it's like Need for Speed.
Yeah, sort of. And there's road rages, but you don't use sports cars or anything.
Right, you just use random
run down really old cars.
Oh, that sounds great actually.
It's got a great soundtrack as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And it the Guns N' Roses.
Wait, was the Palais Royale song made for?
No, the game's 10 years. No,
oh, okay,
no.
okay,
The game, I don't know what the story is here, but there's a Guns N' Roses song called Paradise City as well.
Made for the game.
I don't know if it was made. I don't think it was made for the game. I think the game was made with that name and used that as its sort of.
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't know why. It might have just been a coincidence. They might have two separate projects and they just were like, oh, this works. Plop it in there. I don't imagine it was, but that happened.
Imagine making a game based on a song. Anyway, I mean, there was the play, wasn't there? The Queen one.
The Queen one.
There's a play. Oh, bloody hell, what's it called? What's that song called? We Will Rock You. There's a We Will Rock You play.
There's a We Will Rock You. What, like a musical?
Yeah, like a musical where they sing We Will Rock You.
There's a Death Note musical.
There's a Death Note musical.
Death Note musical. I haven't watched it.
Who sings? Who sings?
All of them. And there's Light and what's his name? L. They sing against each other.
Does the monster sing?
He probably does.
Oh my god,
I hope he does.
So when it's like the sequences where they're both like thinking and they're in their heads, they're singing that
in different buildings. That like, oh, he's so smart. They're singing and stuff.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I know.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I kind of want to watch it now. Actually, thinking about it.
Oh, well, we're watching. We should watch it, and then for the next time we record this, we'll give a review.
Yeah. I can bring myself to watch it.
Who else do I listen to? Someone I've always liked and I will always listen to is Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
They're
definitely more into them than I am, I think.
Yeah, but I like the way how they've done everything, because they went from like ultimate punk rock to their most recent album, which is weird.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
It's interesting because
not
it's
something I listen to.
Yeah.
For like just listening to music, but it is like sort of like an art form, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to call it a decline. It's just a weird change.
It's not a step down, but yeah, it's like a different path.
It's not what it wants. Each of their albums kind of slowly descends into their most recent album. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, sort of. I think their second one is the best.
Favorite Worst Nightmares?
That is so good.
It's so good.
Songs.
But it's so different to Everything They Say I Am, which is the one from before that.
I haven't properly listened to the one from before that.
The one before that is like pure just them writing stuff in a garage.
Yeah.
The second one is much better production, is much more like figured out.
Yeah, and like This House is a Circus and
Yeah.
With Everywhere, all great.
You know, there's 2 albums between Favorite Worst Nightmare and AM that I didn't know about, that just exist, that I need to listen to.
Oh, AM.
It's all the same.
It's the most popular one.
They made what happened is, because I was watching a video on the history of Arctic Monkeys, what happened is they made Do I Want to Know?
Yeah.
And everybody liked it. So they just made it
again
and again.
So they could just play the song over
and over again.
What a great concert.
Yeah.
To see.
Oh my god.
Did they ever switch songs?
They're not terrible. I like Are You Mine, because the drumming in it's cool. But
I'm not a fan of any of
the
songs.
But AM is the album I grew up with when I listened to Arctic Monkeys. Arabella, Are You Mine, Do I Want to Know, all the songs that I listened to when I was young. I couldn't tell the difference between them then, and I can't tell the difference between them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's 2 albums in between. And then the new one, which is
Something
weird and
Space.
atmospheric.
Was
yeah.
it like
I'm gonna find it.
I forgot what it's called. I remember one of the lyrics in one of the songs being send a text message to God.
Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, it's called.
That's it.
And it's I don't know what the picture is. But there's Suck It and See and Humbug are the 2 albums that they brought out 2011 and 2009 between Favorite Worst Nightmare and AM.
Fair enough.
Which I did not know existed because I never looked.
I might listen to them at some point. See what they're like.
My favourite artist at the moment, though, is probably My Chemical Romance. Have you kind of moved past?
Yeah. Well, I was listening to My Chemical Romance ages before
ages
you hopped
before
on
me.
that train.
But I can't decide which my favourite album from them is.
Mine has got to be their first one.
I haven't listened to the original 2 or the original 1, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean 3 Cheers is good.
Wait, which one's that?
That's the one with the Helen.
No, I mean which number is that?
2.
Okay, yeah, I haven't listened to their first one. I've listened to 3 Cheers. I've listened to Black Parade and I've listened to Danger Days.
Yeah, I haven't properly finished Danger Days.
It's alright.
It's not.
It's way more chill. Like it's got way less energy than Black Parade does. I've
got to disagree with that.
Really?
Nana and like
Okay, hang on, I'm getting this album up now.
There are some really high energy ones. There are also some.
That's
chill
true,
ones.
actually, yeah, but
They're less rocky.
No,
this album.
is way more punky.
Nana's my favorite from that album.
Bulletproof Heart's really chill. Bulletproof Heart is way more like
Yeah.
Sing as well.
Which is the one that has the gravity?
Don't mean so much. That's Bulletproof Heart.
That's exactly the same as a Placebo song. As I've said before.
Is that Bulletproof Heart? I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, there's Special K. The chorus goes gravity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Sing's fine. It continues the story of Nana.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Why is it story based? I mean,
a little bit,
it makes sense. It's story. I've seen some of the music videos.
Yeah, a little bit, but not really. Planetary, in brackets, go, is. Have you listened to that?
No.
That's decent. It's one of the better ones. The only hope for me is use more chill. Party Poison is just mental.
I don't know if I've heard that.
That's one of my favourites from that album.
There's the
Save Yourself, I'll Hold Them Back.
That one's I really like that one actually.
Scarecrow. Have you listened to Scarecrow?
I haven't. No.
It's like chill.
I can see why you think it's chill. I skipped all the chill songs.
Yeah, Summertime as well is just nice.
I like Summertime.
My favourite. This Destroyer contends one of my favourite My
I
Chemical Romance songs. Is great.
Yeah, I used to listen to Destroyer so much. But yeah,
that's a banger.
The first one has some really good songs on it. Like, I'm trying to think of some of the names. Vampire Money's on Danger Days, isn't it? I feel like there was another vampire song on the first
Alright, Vampire Money's decent.
Vampire, yeah, I liked Vampire Money.
But that album sounds so different to Black Parade.
Really different.
Because Black Parade's like an opera, isn't it? It's like a grand event.
Yeah.
3 Cheers is pure emo rock.
I love 3 Cheers as well.
Like
the only problem is I don't know any of the names of the songs because they.
Oh yeah, I keep testing you on this. Oh, this is great. What's the one with the really long name, Ethan, that you can never remember?
Something about prison.
Come on. I want you to do this. I want you to be able to get this.
It's never gonna happen. Give me the first word.
You
don't know what they do to guys like us in prison.
Oh! You know what they do to guys like us in prison.
I was close. I was close.
But I'm Not Okay is like pure like.
That's the one everyone's heard.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know if that
Black
one's
Parade.
even more popular than Welcome to the Black Parade.
It's the one that's like.
It might not have the numbers, but recognizable.
Yeah, that's true.
More recognizable.
Most of them I had no idea existed before I actually listened to the album. It was only I'm Not Okay.
Helena before.
Maybe I don't know.
I'd heard Helena.
Right, yeah.
Because that was another one of the most popular ones. Ghost of You is my favorite.
Yeah, that's good.
I love the Ghost of You.
Oh god, that goes my
Pretty
phone.
dark, but.
Yeah, no, it's good. Who else do I listen to? I've forgotten. I've gone off Youngblood a bit. I used to listen to him so much.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Youngblood for a minute.
Okay.
I think his first album, the proper album.
21st Century Liability.
Very good.
Very good. Some weird songs on there, like not Mr. Doctor Man, Doctor Doctor.
Yeah, but that was still good. That was still good.
Yeah.
Some of the songs in there are so different to each other. Like, there's a huge range.
Yeah.
Stuff. Like Medication compared to the 21st Century Liability.
21st Century Liability. The thing that ruins that is the weird wiki woo. Yeah. The weird
the wiki woo.
That song would be an absolute banger if it wasn't for that. It would be on my playlist if it wasn't for that.
No, the only one I have left from Youngblood now, like from that album, is Kill Somebody.
I think same. Hang on, I'm gonna have a look. What's on my album? My playlist. Original Me's still on there, and I don't listen to that.
I'm learning something about myself.
KILL SOMEBODY is still on there.
Yeah.
California's still on there. They're the two from that album.
I only have Teresa left from the next album.
Really?
Well. I've taken all the others off.
Fair enough.
I did listen to them loads, so it
That's
makes sense.
True.
I got really bored of them, but they were good. There was just less of them that I liked.
Yeah.
Like Quiet in Beverly Hills. I know that's just not the kind of music I'm into.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I have Teresa, Strawberry Lipstick, Mars, Super Dead Friends, God Save Me But Don't Drown Me Out, Ice Cream Man, Freak Show. They're the ones I have on mine.
That was me 2 months ago. So yeah. But Weird. Yeah, I don't think Weird held up as well as 21st Century.
banger that came out recently though, MX Sinister. I don't know how they found me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's my favorite. I don't know how song.
Yeah.
So, like even though it came out so recently.
The album, the one album they've brought out, Razzmatazz,
Yeah.
is decent, but I think MX Sinister is better than all of it.
I agree. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know. Anyway, it could be because Razzmatazz sort of followed. Like it was definitely part of a story, a big. Whole.
Yeah, it was one long thing.
Yeah, and the songs kind of sort of blended into one another and led to the next song on the.
Yeah,
list.
it's when they come on my playlist. Sometimes I struggle to listen to them, but when I first listened to the album, I loved the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's better as one whole thing than just separate songs coming up on your playlist.
Yeah. And then, I mean, there were some really when the singles were coming out, that was so hype. Like,
yeah.
They were really good. Like "Leave Me Alone."
The
really,
singles
really
that came out are the best songs on that album, though. I think.
I think that's true as well. Apart from maybe "Cluster Hug."
Closer Hug is a jam.
Yeah.
But that, that was out before any of them. That was like
was that like a No One Likes the Opening?
Yeah,
sort of thing?
well, it was just kind of on YouTube.
Yeah, and then the Brobecks I actually prefer to.
Yeah, which is the same guy.
It's
Dan
Weeks,
Weeks, yeah.
Back in 2009 or something when he had his solo.
Was he still in Panic at the Disco at that point?
No, I think this was before he joined Panic, but it might not be. I'm not really caught up on.
Or was he doing both at the same time?
It could have been, but Brobecks only had one album. I feel like it was just a random concept thing.
Right? Yeah, he did. Yeah, fair enough.
But there are some really good songs on there, and it's like having Choke, but as an album. Is pretty much that.
It's pretty much the Brobecks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to listen to it. I'll give it a listen for next time we record.
Yeah, we'll have to. Oliver Tree as well came out.
Oh yeah, I barely listened to him. Seen him more better than me, but.
Yeah. I thought.
Was it a new album or just new?
Just the deluxe edition.
Right. Okay.
Still had 7 new songs. It could have been a new album, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, just a small one, or just an EP.
Yeah, there was some good. I mean, like 1 or 2 of them had already been out for a little while, but.
Right. Yeah.
Like Out of Ordinary, Life Goes On. But yeah, they were good. I think some of them were actually better than the ones on the original album.
Do you think?
In my opinion. I mean,
right.
Oliver Tree's got a lot of different stuff, so it depends what kind of stuff you like.
Yeah, I barely listened to him, so I couldn't tell you. But
yeah.
Someone who does need to bring out more music is Grandson. I know I'm more fond of him.
I haven't listened to Grandson in ages, man. I like 6 O'Clock.
Yeah.
That was basically. Oh, I like Dirty as well.
Yeah, that they might be his 2 best songs. Have you listened World War 3?
I did listen to that. I only really liked the chorus.
The chorus, yeah. The rest of it is kind of just rap verse, where the lyrics are meaningful, but they're like, they don't sound that good.
Yeah.
Death for an Optimist is the thing he brought out an album. I've barely listened to half of it.
Yeah.
And half it's pretty bad. I don't know. He needs to bring out more stuff, I think. He went through a phase of just bringing out loads of stuff. He brought out like 5 things in 2020.
Yeah.
So much stuff in 2020. Way more, what the hell. But then he hasn't made anything since, and it's a shame because I like his stuff.
Yeah. What do you think of Royal Blood?
I haven't listened to any of it.
Man,
I know, you keep playing them, and I keep going, oh yeah, listen to Royal Blood.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with Radiohead, and I do actually like Radiohead now. So I'm gonna.
OK Computer's got me.
OK Computer's great. I haven't listened to the Bends though, or any of the other ones.
The Bends is like, if it was OK, it's like OK Computer, but without the extra sort of computery sounds, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
It's pure rock.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
It's better Pablo Honey, which was their first album. Like,
right. Yeah.
Stuff on.
Yeah, I need to listen to that.
And like the My Iron Lung and stuff is just really.
What's In Rainbows? Is that the bad one?
No. They haven't released
a bad one. Yeah, but what's the one that you said was like the least liked one?
I believe it was The King of Limbs.
Oh yeah.
Their worst one. No, In Rainbows is really good. They've got some good stuff on that, like Reckoner.
Right. Yeah.
That's a good one. I got All I Need on there as well.
Right. Cool.
But yeah, I started listening to the more, I guess it could be considered politically charged one.
Ooh.
Which is Hail to the King or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Something like that. Which has some good songs on. It's like every album they completely change their sound like, again and again, and then the reason King of Limbs isn't considered better is because they didn't do anything new. It's just a compilation of songs, basically.
It wasn't like there were the things where it was like a piece of art.
It wasn't new and groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But that, like to have your worst album still be one of the best albums ever released. It's
Yeah, that is crazy. Something I want to talk about now is our music. The
best music.
Questionable.
The superior.
We were listening to some of our old stuff earlier. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was slightly pathetic.
That
YouTube
YouTube
you
channel.
can still
Man.
find it now.
You can still find it. There's stuff on our YouTube channel. It's fine.
Rise is the only
Rise
one
is
I'm happy with.
Yeah,
to be
same.
honest, of that list.
But let's talk about what we're doing now, because we haven't talked about it or released anything in about 3 years.
We've totally ghosted the channel and the Instagram.
Yeah,
for a
but
very
basically,
long time.
we have been meeting up and working on music. We just haven't got anything done.
I mean, we've got stuff done. It's just we don't want to release.
It's
it
not
yet.
done enough to release. Yeah.
I mean, some of it could be considered done enough to release, but I don't want to.
If it was us when we released the other stuff, we would have released it already.
We were planning on releasing it like before a year.
Yeah, that one
Way
song.
before a
Oh
year.
god, the one song. We're not name dropping it.
I'm not name dropping.
We're not name dropping it. But this is one song we've been working on for a while, and it's probably be the one we release next.
Yeah, I'd imagine it will be.
There's a few other things though that we've been working on.
A few songs, and we've been doing like weekly.
Yeah,
we have been learning and doing things.
We just haven't
nothing.
been doing anything publicly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sad really because I like releasing our stuff, but it's just a pain.
Yeah, I want to get to doing live performances at some point soon as well.
Yeah.
We've held out on that too long, and we have been learning songs or covers and
Yeah.
stuff to play live. It's just getting the right time, I guess, but we just need to arrange it really at some point. Arrange a live.
Arrange a live performance, and everyone who hears this now better
turn up.
Better turn up. I was gonna say buy a ticket, but we're not selling tickets.
We're
It
not
won't be
selling
our
tickets.
thing, and if it was, it would be free.
Yeah.
Is that it for our stuff? Is that all we need to say for that?
I mean, it's a nice update, isn't it? Yeah. Got some more on what's going on.
This will be on the East Cam channel.
Well, you'll know that.
You'll know what channel this is on.
the YouTube
There might be the Epic Cool podcast, or whatever we call that, forgotten. But yeah, this podcast, we're going to do it as often as we can. Probably weekly. Hopefully weekly. Because we were meeting up every week anyway. So we thought we might as well.
Yeah.
There might also be a different podcast about something... No. Ethan's shaking his head at me. No other podcast.
Yeah, no other podcast.
No other podcasts. Okay, forget that. Forget I said anything. Are we done? Do you wanna?
Be pretty much it.
Alright, well.
You wanna sign out?
Yeah. Oh!
Not the laptop.
Yeah, I know, but oh dear, that's a horrid noise. Anyway, thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure.
No, I hate you all.
Yeah, we hate this and we hate each other. Thank you, goodbye.